Next will be teams battling in a showdown for the ages.
Unfortunately, bad news just keeps flooding in. Alex Smith has a concussion. He was injured in his match last Sunday against Samoa Joe. The injury came from a muscle buster in which Alex Smith's head bounced off the ladder. Now, unfortunately, he will be set to retire because, as everyone who's followed Alex Smith's career knows, he's had multiple concussions, head injuries, lacerations. There's been a lot of stuff that he's gone through. Part of the reason why he said, I feel like I need to take my time and go away. He went away, came back. Unfortunately, had a disgusting injury at the hands of Samoa Joe, in which he had a concussion. Nothing crazy, but a slight concussion. They told him the next time something like this happens, we'll not be able to keep you under our contract. He said okay, he understood. Unfortunately, Samoa Joe took things to a very disgusting place, and Alex Smith now has his career flashing before his eyes because now he cannot fight in a WWE ring anymore. Smith hearing this, he's had tests Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday before the show. He heard this, and honestly, it just broke him apart. He's so pissed. He wished he would have been here today to been able to give his speech, but that will happen at a later date. Man, it's very crazy that something like this happened to him. But you know, the show must go on. Unfortunately, we hope that one day we can see him in the ring again, and we just hope that honestly he finds whatever he can outside of WWE and succeed.
Well, as usual, Carl Anderson looks like he's in no mood for games here tonight. Seems to me like he wants to get this over with as quick as possible.
Well, some superstars thrive in this big spotlight, and some wilt. We'll see which one he is real soon here.
Up and over with a suplex.
This is some great offense by Kofi Kingston. This is some great offense by Kofi Kingston.
He wants to do this in the ring. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Rattle that spine with a powerful scoop slam. On his head, took the brunt of that one.
Oh, the reversal by Carl Anderson.
He's one step ahead on that one.
He's making a statement here with this attack. And there's the reversal from Luke Gallows.
Bringing it back. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Here we go, Xavier Woods is in position.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Tex hoping to end it early. Can he end it quickly?
Check out Xavier Woods' offense.
Looking for the quick cover is Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, no question. He's showing great energy as usual.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. And he's all set up. Boom!
Rocket kick.
But is it enough to end it?
The honor roll!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Somebody's clearly not skipping leg day. Shining Wizard!
Oh, right to the jaw.
He's in the driver's seat now.
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike! He thinks he has it. Nice.
Crossbody. Kofi's on fire. He's really looking to prove a point here.
Yeah, that move amazes me every time. He doesn't look too in paradise. This one is over.
Trying to take away the vertical base. He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
Xavier Woods is playing to the fans, but he'd better stay focused.
Looking for the finish. On the shoulders here.
And it could be a long way down from there.
Carl Anderson with a nice reversal.
He's still not moving, guys.
He might be out, Cole.
Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal. Going for this could do it.
Xavier Woods using everything in his arsenal, including head games. Oh, the reversal by Carl Anderson. Xavier Woods with a nice reversal.
Xavier Woods making his statement as we speak.
No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up.
Kofi Kingston looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess? He needs to create some space for himself if he wants to be successful here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
There comes a point where if you don't actually finish the match with your finisher, you should probably stop calling it your finisher.
Well, it'd be unrealistic to expect him to not at least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Back now inside the ring.
Not sure I like Kingston playing to the crowd right here, but good luck talking him down.
It could be over here.
What a shot by Luke Gallows.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE.
Carl Anderson definitely looks off his game here tonight.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Choke slam!
We made
Xavier Woods got it done.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, The New Day.
That's it for this tag team match, and what a thrilling match it was.
Tag teams beware, these two guys are legit.
Well, that'll put a bow on this Tornado Tag Team match, and I think we can all agree that it was exactly as advertised. Dangerous. Wasting no time here.
Might be a short night, Michael.
His clothesline finds the mark. Back in from the floor. And he zeroes in on the back of his head. He's looking at it. His signature slam. What has to be going through the mind of Cole right now?
As we get underway, what can the WWE do? Kick! This just might...
And he goes for the pin.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.
Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Here comes a woman who has a lineage unlike any other competitor on the roster today.
Without a doubt, Charlotte has greatness flowing through her veins.
Byron, what do you think about the shape these women appear to be in right now? They've clearly been prepping for this one.
Oh, without a doubt, Michael. I don't know specifically what they're doing inside the gym, but it's definitely working.
opponent, from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
And I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for her here tonight.
Is there ever an easy match when it comes to the women's division, Cole? I'll answer that for you. No. In fact, this might just be the most stacked we've ever seen the women's division.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here. Pure dominance here, guys.
Talk about getting caught off guard.
Oh, and her boot hits the mark. Give us your thoughts on Ruby Riott. What kind of attack is she going to mount here?
Both are great athletes, that's for sure. But only one of them can walk away with the win. And to be honest, I don't know which one it'll be.
I do expect her to show her opponent and the rest of the WWE that she's going to be someone to reckon with for a long time to come.
She's looking at it. She looks fair!
She got it!
Charlotte just changed the momentum of this match.
There's an ear fall.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
I'm not so sure the body's supposed to absorb that type of impact. Great offense by Charlotte. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
I think she's trying to prove a point, and she goes for the Boston Crab. Oh, and she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot. At this point, you have to wonder if she can recover from this.
I really expected much more from her here tonight. I'm pretty shocked to see her absorb so much punishment.
Nice job by Ruby Riott in there.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. What a vicious elbow attack. Great offense by Charlotte.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
She's got to find a way to get up here, guys.
That won't be easy, Michael, given the beating she's taken so far. And here comes Charlotte.
And she hits the drop kick. She's in a bad way here.
Bottom line, she's got to get up. She can't win this match on her back. And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy. She's not too anxious to get up.
Oh, Ruby Riott gets rocked.
See if she has it in her.
Look at this. She's taking a while to get up here.
I was just thinking the same thing, Michael.
No, she's too quick for her. Charlotte not in a good spot here. But this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
This was bound to happen eventually, guys. Her opponent is just too talented to let her walk all over her for this entire match.
She just will not let up.
Struggling to get upright here. Tough spot to be in at this point, Michael.
Watch out. Wow, what a slam. Don't let the beauty fool you. She has power.
Some good technique right there.
And this is all part of Charlotte's strategy.
I'm not sure Charlotte should be showing up her competition like this.
Let's take a look at the replay.
That's highlight reel material right there.
And this has got to be it. 2, 3. And Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner, Charlotte.
And that's a win to start off the night.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
What a way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. Baron Corbin against Daniel Bryan. I can't wait.
And as a lot of you know, it's Elimination Chamber month. So this will be the first qualifying match. Baron Corbin versus Daniel Bryan. This will be the first man into the Elimination Chamber. We have not spoken too much about the Elimination Chamber. Basically, our champion, Brock Lesnar, he will not be at Elimination Chamber. We don't know why he's getting this favorite treatment. We've tried to reach Vince McMahon. Vince does not want to tell anybody anything. Whatever, to him, he doesn't have to respond to anybody. But the winner of the Elimination Chamber match will go on at WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar. Now, we'll have a series of matches. Tonight, there'll be 2. And then we'll keep adding until we have all 6 competitors. And I just can't wait for this, because Brock Lesnar has been a horrible champion, but he's been winning any match that he's been in terms of defending his title. He has done that. Just showing up and not being able to fight every month is disgusting. I don't think that's what a champion should be doing. I feel like he should be fighting every single day, which is why it's good for us that we have champions as Dolph Ziggler and Adam Cole. And you know, it's amazing that we have champions like that, because they show up every night, unlike Brock Lesnar.
Daniel Bryan.
Come on, negotiations have broken down, and we now have a war on our hands.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get a hold of each other.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Seems like every time we're in the state of Washington, the crowds get louder and louder. Well, except for when Buff Bagwell took on Booker T back in 2001, but you can't really blame him for that one.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message. Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Let's quickly discuss Baron Corbin for a moment. Tell us, what do you think we can anticipate seeing from him in this one?
It's not every night you get a chance to make an impact. It's imperative that this opportunity isn't squandered.
Tonight, I expect him to be as sharp as he has been in a long time.
That one hits his chin. Just brings him. A clubbing blow.
You see a neat move working on the Achilles lock.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin. Great offense by Baron Corbin.
He misses on that one.
Were his eyes even open?
Baron Corbin is giving the crowd a show, but he needs to make sure he understands what really matters. He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now. One more for good measure.
You have to like his chances here.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though. Baron Corbin got him there.
Punishing him with a camel clutch. And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
What does Baron Corbin need to do now?
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Exhibiting some amazing acrobatics.
Driving his knee down.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack. Suicide dive!
Back now inside the ring. Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
Daniel Bryan is starting to turn it up now.
Comes up big with the reversal.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Putting all that power to good use.
Daniel Bryan going to work.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh. One more for good measure. This might be the end of Corbin.
All that's left now is for Daniel Bryan to finish this. The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
This might be the end of Corbin. I wouldn't be surprised if that caused some serious internal injuries.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
A great match coming up next.
It'll be Dolph Ziggler.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Charlotte from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Light Heavyweight Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
Here comes the show-off.
And this match is actually happening right now because when Bray Wyatt was going against Sami Zayn at Royal Rumble, Dolph Ziggler tried to cost Bray Wyatt the match. For what reason, I have no idea, but there seems to be sort of a problem between these two men, and it will definitely come at a close tonight.
What's going on here?
Here we go.
Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
That landed perfectly.
This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
Goes for the headbutt.
And now he goes for it a second time.
This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is gonna be good.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among...
We're in the state of Washington. The crowds get louder and louder. Well, except for when Buff Bagwell took on Booker T back in 2001, but you can't really blame him for that one.
Well, on the topic of Dolph Ziggler here, I can't wait to see his plan of attack. What do you expect from him?
Well, Michael, time will tell, but I'd say the show-off is going to use this time wisely, and that's to wreak havoc in there.
And now Dolph Ziggler is pushing forward.
Oh yeah, here's Dolph Ziggler.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. Quick pin attempt here. And a kick out by Bray Wyatt.
Tried for it early.
Oh, you can't take many more shots to the face like that. He's pressing all the right buttons now.
There may not be a more heartless individual than Bray Wyatt. When the lights go out and the Eater of Worlds stands in front of us, we're almost guaranteed to witness a gruesome scene.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. Oh no, a counter. And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal. This is what makes him one of the best.
Ziggler with the famouser.
There it is.
Can he do it here?
Oh, man, I thought he had him.
Come on. Did you really think that was enough to take out a Wyatt? He's definitely tapped a power source.
Bray Wyatt has nothing but cruel intentions and no absence of malice. Bray Wyatt looks to eviscerate anyone who does not follow him. Everyone in the WWE hoping to end it early. Well, I thought he had to pin for sure.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Look at this, Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Bray Wyatt reverses it.
What's he got in mind?
And now Bray Wyatt pushing forward.
I understand showboating is part of it, but Bray better not lose sight of what really matters.
Here is Bray Wyatt in position now.
Ziggler is unstoppable.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's playing with him now.
He can't take much more.
Zigzag! That should do it. This one might be over, guys.
Yeah, and this is why. Take a look.
Shoulders down, this could be it. 2, 3. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Dolph Ziggler.
Big win here to start the show.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Next, we have singles action.
We have Ruth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
And here comes the last Elimination Chamber qualifying match tonight on this week of SmackDown Live. It is Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We've already had Daniel Bryan qualify for the Elimination Chamber. So all we know at this moment, the first person out of 6 men to go in the Elimination Chamber is Daniel Bryan. Will Rusev go ahead and be the second guy? Or will Shinsuke Nakamura join Daniel Bryan? This is definitely going to be amazing, and as we said, in case you have missed it, the winner of the Elimination Chamber will go on to WrestleMania to face Brock Lesnar, since Brock is too much of a wuss to fight any of these men at Elimination Chamber. So let's see who will go as the second entrant in the Elimination Chamber.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better. But no such luck.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
There's the bell, and here we go. We're all along for the ride on this one, but make no mistake about it, we're going to have a winner.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Seems like every time we're in the state of Washington, the crowds get louder and louder. Well, except for when Buff Bagwell took on Booker T back in 2001, but you can't really... Look at it, catch him off guard. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Let's take a moment to discuss Shinsuke Nakamura. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight?
I like his chances here tonight, Cole. I know I'm not breaking any news here, but when it comes to singles competition, he really has what it takes.
Yeah, he wants to send a message in this one, and that message is, I am here to stay.
His shoulders are down,
and he doesn't stay down for long.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
He's in trouble.
You better stay right where he is.
Amazing elevation on that drop kick.
Can he end it quickly? An easy kick out there.
There's a reason he's a multiple-time United States champion, folks.
Shinsuke Nakamura with some good timing here.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
Listen, we've all seen enough of Rusev's body of work here in WWE to know that human beings will be manhandled when the bell rings. Rusev's mission is simple. It's to crush.
Rusev's on the attack now.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
Over the years, we've seen Rusev take the term cruelty to new levels. The Bulgarian brute gets a look in his eyes, and we know he's a few minutes away from tossing an opponent around like a bag of garbage.
I feel like Rusev doesn't need a contract or to have a match to cause someone severe physical harm. If Rusev does not like how someone even looks at him, Rusev will maul that individual and leave them seriously injured.
Boy, that hit the mark.
This could be it.
Shinsuke Nakamura is rolling.
And he goes for the pin.
Oh, man, I thought he had him.
Going to take a lot more than that to defeat the Bulgarian brute.
And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Rusev's on the attack now. And here comes the big Bulgarian.
That's it. That's got to be it. I mean, Rusev now, that's a finishing move, people.
He's in complete control now.
His shoulders are down. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
The accolades locked in. He might just win this thing right here.
That's not even remotely comfortable looking.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Look out, quickly taken back down.
He's not getting up. You can't like his chances right now.
Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
This should do it right there. He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke.
And just like that, the first 2 men that will be in the Elimination Chamber are Daniel Bryan and Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't know about you, but the Elimination Chamber already has me excited. And the contender matches have just started.